Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nico Williams. Now it's Icardi. Gordon. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And he welcomes it in. Mauro Icardi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Gordon. Elliott providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Icardi. Succumbs to the pressure. Nico Williams. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Sancho. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Look at the space here. Out of play for a goal kick. João Neves, Elliott, Sancho, Mauro Icardi, now it's Sancho. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. Vasco da Gama upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gallagher, Sancho, Williams. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Mauro Icardi. That has been cut short. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's in plenty of space here. Gallagher. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Mauro Icardi. And Icardi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. En-Nesyri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Fabian Ruiz. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice bit of trickery. And he was quick to react.
Memphis Depay, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gordon. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had a hit! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Vasco da Gama have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Sancho. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball is over the line. Sancho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fabian Ruiz. He's in space and looking for options. Elliott. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Elliott. Now João Neves. Gordon. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nice control. Defending was strong and firm. Chance here to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Mauro Icardi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mauro Icardi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Vasco da Gama are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
João Neves. And it's Memphis Depay. And Icardi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Elliott. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. Gets into some space. Oh, well played, well played. Sancho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
João Neves.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's fabulous. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Vasco da Gama clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 24, camisa 15, camisa
Played
10.
cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Anderson.
8,
He is through here.
camisa 5,
It is
camisa
looking
11.
like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Raspadori.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sancho. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Ruter. Now it's En-Nesyri. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Vasco da Gama probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he's managed to get free. He can run onto that, and the flag has stayed down. Barnes.
Teremos minuto de
Raspadori.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Anderson. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.